just gonna set up. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so it's dark because it's always fucking dark. So I got a lamp. Let me just show you. Does it not look like it's daytime? Oh, I love it. Okay, so today is a special day, I guess, because every day is a special day. And I'm going to start the 12 days of Christmas because I did that a few years ago. I figured I'd do it again, and it's actually going to be 12 days because it's the 12th day according to the clock or whatever. So it's 12 days until Christmas, and I'm gonna talk about anything. I think right now I'm like really into vlogging mode. I'm like, you know what? Let's talk to the camera and see what happens. And today is nothing special really. I was more in the mood yesterday to start vlogging, and now I'm less inclined, but I still have the idea in my head. So the thing is that I was going to talk about something more like ad friendly, not necessarily ad friendly, but like it would be more inviting to people who are just passing by. And like, oh, that's an interesting topic. So the gist of this video is going to be why I hate Christmas. So it's gonna be something better than that. Hopefully, I think of a better title by then. I think it's pretty obvious. I mean, like for me, I usually come off kind of Scrooge like for Christmas, and I think that for me, I think it's obvious. But I mean, it could be many reasons why. I think because of I mean, you can tell by the lighting, which by the way I fucking love. Is my I have a lamp now. I just got it 24 hours shipped, and so happy because of it. Because otherwise, things get really really depressing, and I don't want to live anymore and all that fun stuff. And that hasn't really changed much, but knowing that there's sun, it's good to know that there's sun because I suffer from seasonal affective disorder, and so when it's dark and depressing all the time, which it is, I just get lethargic and I don't want to move and don't want to live anymore. I think mostly it's because I don't really have like a plan. I'm gonna do this, this, and this. Although part of me sometimes wants to like look up on Google ways to go, but I'm trying not to. It's just one thing I'm focusing on is if I don't follow a thought out, it's a better plan. Instead of like if I have a thought in my mind and just keep on going with it, bad things happen. So I'm trying not to focus on that thought. But yeah, I would say that the darkness is a big reason why I hate Christmas. I think not necessarily like Christmas. Christmas just happens to happen um, at the end of the year. So everything just gets dark and drab, and I can't deal with everything. Oh gosh. And I need something better than just nothing, flat affect all the time. The other point I would throw in is commercialism. I'm pretty not a fan of commercialism in how like we had this great idea before and now it's like get kids the next tablet and whatnot. So I think one thing I've kind of curtailed that is by getting my shopping done early. So I'm like, I still have to wrap some gifts, but I have everything sorted and everything's bought. So I'm like, I'm not even involved anymore. I'm like, I bought the gifts, I'm done, wrapped it, it's just done because I can't deal with the stress of commercialism and Christmas and everything. I just can't stand it. I think that being around people is beneficial for me in that I was thinking about like when I get first, not the first time, if I'm around children, they're like, why we ever get depressed? There's so much to do in life and so much you can do that doesn't make sense. And like when I'm around them, I can't. Not only because on one hand, like I want to be a good role model, but they make a good point. It's just hard to not listen to that bad thought in your brain. Um, I think those are really strong reasons why I don't like winter and fall, Christmas time. I would put on a side that if Christmas was about me, of course I would love it. But it rarely ever is about me. If it was about me, it'd be a totally different situation. I'm thinking that the reason why the Grinch doesn't like Christmas is he doesn't like when people are happy. Which I could totally, when I get really, really negative and stuff, I could totally see his point. But I don't know if that's necessarily one of my reasons. I'm just trying to think what reasons that I would want or that I have for hating this time of year besides being in pitch black darkness, being cold all the effing time. Like if it's right now it's raining, but you know it has a tendency to snow and it's so cold. Not my favorite, but I think that's the just because if I have that whole atmosphere of it's dark and there's no point anymore. Um, Mine's more like I'm totally down with like hibernating from fall and winter until springtime. Fall and winter is the worst. But let's just put a pin in that and talk about all the other negative things that happen because of this weather. In that, rarely do I find less of an issue with like my skin, except for like fall and winter. But I think that's mostly because my sleep is totally whacked out. Like I can't even figure it out. But because of that, I guess like right now I'm not wearing anything, so you can see like I have things on my face and my skin's really really dry, and that's just fun times. But that's just another thing that goes along with all of this. Plus being cold all the time. Plus being I do remember. I don't know if it's necessarily an issue anymore, although I guess it's a different issue now. Is that I remember I used to bus all the time, and so of course you're outside in the cold and you're freezing. You wait for the bus, and so like that's fun times all around. Now it's more like I'm driving everywhere, but of course living in the city is pretty dangerous to drive anywhere because city driving is serious business. So it's like you can't take anything personally. You've got to get in, get out, get gone. Let's wrap this up and talk about just the good things in life, I guess, because all in all, it's like not good. Life is not good, but gotta try. Small little things that I focus on is like I'll stay alive for Link, my bunny, my cute little rabbit. He's so cute. And he loves me so much. He's like the best thing in the world. I would also throw Shirley into that equation. Shirley's the dog, my dog. Um, like recently, like actually like 5 minutes ago. Um, Somebody came to the door and he just barked at the person at the door, and the person like flipped out, and I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, you can look at that a bunch of ways. Like he's poorly mannered, he's not socialized well, but I look at that as he's protecting me because not many people protect me. He's protecting me. He's protecting the house. He's all like, "Fuck off, get out of here," and I look at it as he's protecting me, and like, oh, he's the sweetest. He's the sweetest pooch because he's defending my honor, I guess you could say. I would say that Link does the same thing, but it's kind of different because he's a prey animal. He's a rabbit. So it's kind of like every bunny for themselves kind of deal. And I'm slowly warming up to sleepyhead. I think that animals are a big part of my life these days. Make me happy. Because I feed them and I love them. I think the good things would be like getting and buying what you want. Not necessarily, it's a toss up between what you want and what you need. I got this light, you saw, the other day, like 24 hour, because the light I had, something's wrong with it. I don't know what's wrong with it. But I know I needed that because I kind of can't function without sunlight like that. Other things were like, I got this the other day. I just noticed this. This is Home Medics, and it's pretty cool. Look at this. You got the light, you got the massage. I'm totally on board with that. I love the lights. I feel like I can bring this to like daycares and stuff. Small things like, oh, I got this in the mail recently. I'm gonna use this as a advent calendar, I suppose you could say. And then, I guess most focusing on small things. I recently, the other night, went over or like searched up alternate sources to my K dramas because sad face, uh, Drama Fever recently closed down. Recently, like this year. And so I found all the ones that I was gonna watch, and I'm gonna watch them again. And I think that that's one of the biggest things that I'm gonna focus on is distraction, I suppose, and immersion into different lives and worlds. So I have my whole anime list, which is growing daily because I want to watch so many animes and I just never have the time. And it is like 5 hours per anime, so it's it's a commitment. Let's just say. So I think that's one of the things that outside of like just going outside, which is awesome. Although again, it's raining, it's not really great. Is to immerse yourself into worlds like that. So I have like, my anime list, my drama list, and my phone, I guess you could say. But I think that's in a nice little bow. 12th, 12, on the 12th day of Christmas, I hate Christmas. But I'm trying to look into things that make things better and more tolerable. It's an awful shame to just give up everything so soon. Um, but yeah. Anyways, that was a little bit of why I hate Christmas and things I'm doing to counter it, I guess. And I will see you tomorrow, doing 12th day of Christmas, for the 11th day of Christmas. So, uh, mahalo, sayonara, Rick, love it, Rick, bye.